today I am filming the cloth diaper Q&A. I actually have the little guy right here sleeping behind me. If you see me looking down a lot, it's because I have all the questions on my phone. So let's just go ahead and get started. We have been using cloth diapers since we were in the hospital. So we bought newborn cloth diapers, and then we also bought one size cloth diapers from a few different brands. And we've had really good luck with them so far. We haven't had any blowouts or anything like that. I will say we've had some leaks just because mainly like things like we didn't change him soon enough, or compression leaks, or with his newborn diapers, he grew out of those really fast, so he outgrew the absorbency before he outgrew the size of them. So it actually took us like a couple of times of getting leaks before we figured out what was going on. So the brands that we bought from are Buttons, which is an all-in-two type of brand. They sell covers and they sell inserts, and I'm going to show you guys all what these are. And then we bought Thirsty's brand. We bought the all-natural all-in-ones, which we really like those a lot. And then for his newborn diapers, we actually bought all Grovia brands, except for like a couple of diapers. We bought Thirsty's natural all-in-ones newborn with the hook and loop, which is just Velcro, but they can't say Velcro because Velcro is the brand. And then we bought Grovia newborn all-in-ones, and then we have a few Grovia one size all-in-ones. And then I have some from the company called Lulu. So we have some pre-folds and some all-in-ones from them. And then I have a couple of pocket diapers from Happy Behinds, as well as Honey Buns. So we bought from a few different brands, we bought a few different kinds. I've always been told and read not to just buy one type, especially when you're first starting out. So you can see what kind of diapers that you like and what works best for you. And so one of the questions is, how do you persuade someone that putting dirty diapers in the wash isn't that big of a deal? So with the cloth diapers, if you are exclusively breastfeeding, your baby's diapers can literally go in the wash without any rinsing or anything, because breastfed baby stool is completely water soluble. So as soon as the water hits it, you know, it agitates out and is completely clean, and there's nothing to worry about. So a lot of people are grossed out by that, but honestly, it does not bother me. But we do wash our washing machine with a fresh tablets once a month, and that just ensures that our washing machine is clean and that we don't ever run into any issues. So with our wash routine, you have to make sure that you have established a really good wash routine, and there's a lot of websites and groups and stuff that can help you with that. So with our wash routine, we do one cold rinse cycle, just to kind of get everything going, get all the stuff out. And then after that cycle, so we do that on cold water on the cold wash cycle on our washing machine with Tide detergent. So Tide detergent is the best detergent to use. It's ranked at the highest, and as long as your baby's skin isn't sensitive to that, then you should really use that, and you have to use the Tide Original. A lot of people use the powder, but I personally prefer the liquid. They both clean just as well. So we do Tide liquid to line 1, and then pour that in there, and then do the cold wash cycle. And after the cold wash cycle is done, I like to add in any of his clothes or blankets or burp rags or anything like that that also needs washed. I go ahead and put that in there. And then you don't want to add anything that's bigger than a receiving blanket. So anything bigger than a receiving blanket is going to cause it to not agitate very well, and you really want to make sure that you get proper agitation so that everything gets properly cleaned. So after you add in all of that, then we put in our detergent. So we fill it to in between line 3 and 4 on the detergent cap. And then we put that in there, and then I like to use since we use Tide, I like to use the Drift Smelly Beads. It's totally optional. I just like the way they smell. They don't affect your diapers at all. But yeah, so we just throw that in there, and then we do a hot wash cycle. So I use hot water, as hot as our machine will get it, and then do a power wash cycle, which on my washing machine was just what was recommended to us. So we do that, and everything always comes out clean. We haven't had any issues with that. But back to the question, so how do you convince somebody that it's not gross? Well, first of all, since it's water soluble, it's really not a big deal. And then once they do start eating solids, you just want to make sure that you get a diaper sprayer and rinse them off. Personally, I'm going to use a diaper sprayer. I know some people, they dunk and swish, which is also another option, but I think that is really disgusting. Basically, that's just sticking the poopy diaper in the toilet and kind of dunking it in there and swishing it to agitate off all the poop that's on there. But I just could not get myself to do that. So we actually already have a diaper sprayer. It's basically just a bidet. They advertise as many different things. So you have that, and you just spray all of the poop off of the diaper and then into the toilet, flush it, and throw it in the wash. So then really poop isn't even getting in there. So if you're still not comfortable doing the breastfed poop in the wash, then you could always get the diaper sprayer a little sooner and go ahead and spray them off, just to do a little pre-wash type of thing. So that's always an option. As it is not gross. You will be okay. It doesn't hurt your washing machine at all. Everything gets completely clean. We have not had any issues. If you do run into some issues, I mean, just go read on the Fluff Love University. They have all kinds of troubleshooting comments and stuff. So, explain the different types of cloth diapers and what you like the best about them. Okay, so this is where I'm going to kind of get into each kind. So as I mentioned, we bought some newborn diapers, and then we also bought one-size diapers. So with the newborn diapers, he grew out of them so fast. I was so glad that we bought them. He is our first baby, and we plan to have a lot of children. So for us, it wasn't a waste of money, because I've definitely heard of some people fitting in newborn diapers for months, or at least 1 month. For him, he only was in them for about like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and then he completely outgrew the absorbency of them. So what that means is that basically he was producing too much urine, more than the diaper could hold, because it was a newborn diaper, so they are made to absorb less. So with the newborn diapers, we bought these diapers from Grovia. They're pretty small. This one is all snapped up, so there's different rise settings to make them bigger or smaller, so I had it snapped up still from when he was wearing them. So this is an all-in-one diaper, and basically this is what it looks like. It has like a little insert in that's completely attached. I like that it's not attached in the front and the back, because then it can agitate properly in the wash and get really clean. But basically this is just like a disposable. You just put it on them all like this, take the whole thing off, and then put it in the wash, and that's all you have to do. There's no inserts, there's nothing else, no stuffing. It's literally like a disposable diaper, except for you wash it. So for newborns, these were great. We loved them. They worked super well, especially with breastfed poop. There is a little bit more runny, so it's not like I could have used a cover and an insert and then just kept reusing the cover. You really had to wash them every time anyways. So the newborn all-in-ones were great. I'm really glad we have newborn size because it was much more comfortable on him when he was first born. He was so little and his skin was so sensitive. I didn't want to put anything big and bulky on him, so I was really glad that we had these. Okay. So next we also had these in a newborn size. So these I still sometimes use on him, and this one is actually snapped up as well. So these I still sometimes use on him because they are like, this whole thing is absorbent. So with these you do have to use a cover. So we put a cover on them to make them waterproof. So this whole thing is absorbent. So super, super, So this one, with breastfed baby poop, it does stain easier. Now the stains can come out if you send them. I just never took the time to do it. I have seen people have really great results with that. It just didn't really bother me that they were stained. So yeah, this whole thing is absorbent. This is from Thirsties. It is an all-natural fitted diaper. So lots of brands make these. It's just called a fitted diaper. And you put this on, the whole thing on him, and then it also has a snap down for his umbilical cord, so you just snap that and then it would kind of dip down a little bit where his belly button was until that fell off. So with this, you definitely want to use a cover. So this is what a cover looks like. It's basically just an absorbent, this is what a cover looks like. It's basically just a waterproof material that you put on the outside of things like fitteds and inserts and pre-folds, all kinds of stuff. So basically you put the diaper on and then you put this on over it, and it just makes it waterproof, holds in everything so you don't have any issues. So these covers are from a brand called Buttons. They all have their signature little button on the back. This one I believe is a newborn size, and we still use them for him now because they are a little bit bigger than like this newborn size. So just a little comparison. This is not, I don't know if you can really tell, but this one's a little bit bigger. And it is actually snapped up, so we can unsnap the rise, but right now this is the rise that he's on, so we don't unsnap them to wash them or anything. We just leave them to make it easier. So we still use these with pre-folds just because they still fit him, and they fit him better than the one size, just a little bit. So then we have those, and then this is an all-in-one one size, and this is completely, nope, not completely unsnapped. So completely unsnapped looks like this. It's pretty big. This definitely would not fit him right now, but we snap it up all the way, and they fit him pretty well. So that's it, snapped up all the way. I really like these from Thirsties. They're the natural all-in-ones, and they absorb the most. So after a few washes, the hemp material absorbs the most out of all the things that cloth diapers can be made out of. So I really like these ones. They're super easy, just like with the Grovia newborn all-in-ones. You literally just put them on like a disposable, take them off, throw the whole thing in the wash. So they're super easy, super absorbent. We use these all day long and they work really well. So another option is a pre-fold. So this is a pre-fold. A lot of people use these as burp rags. So sometimes, you know, when we're in a pinch and we forgot one or his burp rag was dirty, you can always use this as a burp rag. But basically what we do with this is there's a few different folds that you can use, and I really just do kind of like a make it into a diaper on him. So with this, you basically like this, and then I fold in this top part, and this goes in the front, and then in the back you fan them out like this, and then we will fold it onto him like that, and then these two tabs on the sides right here will come around and you can snappy them. A snappy is basically just like a little clip instead of using safety pins or something like that, because that would scare me to put a safety pin on him. I wouldn't want to poke him or anything. So snappies make it super easy. You just snappy that on there, and then it's kind of like the fitted diaper. And you just throw this on there on top, throw a cover on top, and you're good to go. And then the last kind of diaper that we have is a pocket diaper. Now these are my least favorite diapers. I don't like to stuff them. I don't like him to wear them. He always leaks in them. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. These are more cost effective than the all-in-ones, but not as cost effective as the pre-folds and covers. So that's another thing to think about. But basically these have a pocket in them, and you can stuff it with an insert. So I already have one in there, just like this, and it's supposed to be good because then this part wicks away the it's a fleece lining, so it wicks away the moisture from their skin. So that is a bonus to them. We do have a few diapers that are all-in-ones that actually have that on them too, and those are from the Lulu brand. So I really like that about them. You can always also make fleece liners to go on top, and that will help to wick away any moisture if your baby gets rashes easily or anything like that. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. We post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, whether they're vlogs or sit-down videos like this. I'm planning on doing a few more, so stay tuned for that. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked the sit-down videos, and I will see you guys soon.